I got a new thing. I want to say thank you, a huge thank you to Zach and Quinn for setting me up with a trans brake. Now, this is not your regular trans brake. This is a Quinn's D1 trans brake, which is essentially wired like a sloppy trans brake. And I don't know if it resembles the Jake's D1, but maybe. So anyway, it's a modified separator plate, essentially. A few holes blocked off, a few holes drilled a little bigger. That obviously reroutes fluid to a different passage. And as an added bonus, he made up an accumulator delete that's going to go like this and block off the two accumulators. And that one's going to go nestled in right there. And it goes bolted on right here like that. I'm not exactly sure what this big washer is for, but I'll keep that one close by. Here are the replacement bolts because the accumulator was like this tall and came with really long bolts. So they're going to bolt in there like that. And a couple of set screws. I'm guessing there's one extra thrown in there in case I go up and lose one. And that is so I can tap this hole right here, throw some red Loctite on, and plug off that reverse feed circuit. You may be able to see, you may not, but I do already have a plug put in here. But Quinn suggested I block it off in the support itself also, just to make sure there's no cross links between the support and the case. But this guy, I got to do some more looking. Compare it to the original separator plate to see what passages are blocked off, what holes are drilled out bigger. This is really, really interesting. People who can modify things like this and know what they're doing, it's just absolutely mind-boggling. I'm so stoked that this came in today because I've been kind of antsy for the last couple of days, just sitting down, twiddling my thumbs, waiting for something to do. And this gives me something to keep the ball rolling. I'm not quite sure what I do with the accumulator pistons themselves. Do I just leave those valve body holes just empty? Or what? How do I do that? I've never really done it before, so I may actually have to look at a video on accumulator delete. Also, a huge thanks to everybody yesterday for helping me figure out where all these bushings go. So somebody pointed out that the plastic bushing that I had laid here goes right on top of here, and there's a brass one in underneath it. Rage Cage emailed me a rebuild manual on this thing yesterday, and it pointed out that I can remove this plastic bushing, and if I have another brass one like what goes in under, I can put it on here. So I'm pretty sure I may have an extra one, and if I do, I'll absolutely replace plastic with brass.